Good morning. I have a story for you this morning. All my kids played soccer from young ages, all the way through high school and some into college. My middle son, he went to one high school and then he transferred to another high school. And so he tried out for the soccer team a little bit late. I think it was as a junior. I'm not sure if it was either sophomore or junior, but in any case, it was late. And when he tried out, the team was kind of already formed. And so, although he was a pretty good player, he wasn't like the star player, but he was a pretty good player and normally would have made the team. He did not make the team. And he was disappointed. I mean, he was a teenage boy, and teenage boys get really disappointed because, it was what he wanted to do in high school, and then all of a sudden, he wasn't able to do it. So he came home, and he was pretty disappointed about it, and he kind of moped around for a little bit, because that's what any person would do, and especially a teenage person. And I suggested that he might want to just take a look at cross country because, cross country lets anybody run pretty much at that time. And maybe that's not true now, but at that time they were looking for players. And even though it was past the tryouts, he probably could make the team. So he did, even though he had no interest at all in running. He went over and he asked the cross country coach if he could join the team. And he started running with them. And surprisingly, he liked it. And surprisingly, he was good at it. It surprised him. He had no idea he was going to be good at this. Here comes Dash, if you hear something coming along behind us. And so while he was, training, he actually started doing spring track, and that went pretty well too. And he made a lot of really awesome friends who are still his friends today. And then the beginning of his senior year, he was at cross country practice. And he met this really pretty girl, and he was so excited about it. I remember him coming home and how excited he was to have met this really nice person who he was just so excited to know, who eventually became his beautiful wife. And so from that experience, from that massive disappointment, where he didn't get to be on the team of his dreams, but instead the team that took him, that would accept him, he made lifelong friends who were in his wedding, who he stays in contact with still today. He made a very wonderful lifetime partner. He has a lifelong skill that he still loves to run and does that all the time, and it relieves stress and great things in his life, all because of a disappointment that forced him to take a look at something else. And so as we're getting close to the Thanksgiving holiday, and I think, everybody's kind of taking a look at this holiday and wondering, what the heck is this going to be? It's not what it normally is. Maybe you usually cram into grandma's house and there's, 100 people in a house that's really meant for 20. And that's your tradition, and that's what you think of as Thanksgiving. Or maybe it's some special person who normally travels from far away to come be with you, and it's the only time that you get to see them, and this year they can't come. It's going to be different. Thanksgiving is going to be different throughout our country. And it's going to be disappointing. We're looking at this now, and this is going to be disappointing. It's not going to be the Thanksgiving that we know. But I am trying to be open to the surprises. What else is this going to bring that I wouldn't have expected? Are we going to have a smaller Thanksgiving where we actually get to have different and better conversations? Or is that special person who can't come, are they going to get to have some different Thanksgiving that they didn't anticipate, some surprise in their life? And so even though I know I'm going to be disappointed, or I'm feeling some disappointment, I'm trying to be open to the surprises. And so I hope you can too. Hopefully some of these weird ramblings that I do in the morning, that I sit around and I just chat and think to myself, that you guys get something from it too. If nothing else, just that somebody else is feeling the same things that you are. And so in the comments, I really would love to hear what you're doing for Thanksgiving. What is going to be your surprise? What are the things that you're looking forward to? And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving, whatever it is. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I really, as always, appreciate each and every one of you getting up with me and enjoying this sunrise with me. It's pretty special in my life, and it's a nice surprise for me. So have a great day, everybody.